Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We're working on the sonnets, and we've got sonnet number 16 for you today. It goes a little something like this. But wherefore do not you, a mightier way, make war upon this bloody tyrant time, and fortify yourself in your decay with means more blessed than my barren rhyme? Now stand you on the top of happy hours, and many maiden gardens yet unset, with virtuous wish would bear your living flowers, much liker than your painted counterfeit. So should the lines of life that life repair, which this time's pencil or my pupil pen, neither inward worth nor outward fare, can make you live yourself in eyes of men. To give away yourself keeps yourself still, and you must live drawn by your own sweet skill. So this is another in the Fair Youth Please Procreate line of poems. And in yesterday's poem, he was talking about how he would sort of keep the memory of the fair youth alive through his writings, through his poetry. But in this poem, he's sort of second-guessing himself on that. And he's a little bit frustrated with the fair youth, with the object of all of these sonnets, because the object of the sonnets is not trying harder to avoid dying and not trying harder to keep his lineage going. And then he's like, you should be doing more, because the image that I will leave behind of you through my poem is kind of sad and not as beautiful as you are. And look at all of these women who would happily have your child, but they will not have a child with the version of you that I would be able to write down with my pen. So he's like, you really should be fighting more, you really should be doing more to keep your lineage going, and sadly you're the only one that can do that. And that's sort of what scene 16 is about, or sonnet 16 is about. But some of the things that I picked up on as I was looking into the analysis of this poem, or that other people had picked on and that wrote down in the analysis of the poem, is that this sonnet starts to act as a bridge with some of the future sonnets, moving away from the please procreate, and we're going to start to explore themes of mortality and art and poetry and writing and things like that. So this is sort of a bridge between sonnet 15 and sonnet 17 as we start to shift the focus in some of the themes of the sonnets, which means we're getting towards the end of these Fair Youth Please Procreate sonnets. And yeah, sonnet 17 is sometimes included in that. I've read some other things that said that 16 is the last of that, but we'll get to decide for ourselves tomorrow when we dig into sonnet 17. I'll see you then. Mwah.